to selecting annuals to grow in your garden, the choices can be overwhelming. So it helps to have an expert in your corner to narrow the field a bit. Renee Shepard has searched the world over to find the best varieties of annuals for her customers. We toured her garden, which also serves as a proving ground for the seed she sells. Renee, the garden looks beautiful.
Well, thank you. I've picked some flowers to show you.
Gosh, look at them. These are gorgeous.
Well, I just wanted to show you some of the things you can grow from seed. You know, a lot of these cutting and old-fashioned flowers come best from seed, and that's the way to grow them.
You bet. I mean, here's Larkspur and Bishop's Lace and, of course, Cosmos. This white Cosmos is beautiful. I can't believe the size of the blossom. Is this one of the Sonata series?
Yes, it is. Sonatas are beautiful cosmos because they're bred specially not to get more than 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
So they look beautiful in beds and borders, but they have the same beautiful, big, daisy-like flowers as tall ones.
What else do you have in here?
Well, here's another few that are really kind of fun and interesting people like. This is Bishop's Lace or white lace flower.
Right.
It's called Amimajus is its Latin name, and for people who love wild Queen Anne's lace, this is a garden form very similar. It grows about 2.5, 3 feet and has lovely, graceful fronds of these pretty umbel flowers.
I see you've got a Nigella tucked down in here as well to sort of carry on our white theme.
That's right. We planted white ones, but you know, they also come in blue and soft mulberry rose, and their other name is Love in a Mist.
Now, this is a very old garden plant. I mean, this was popular in the 18th century.
Absolutely. And it self-sows readily, so if you enjoy it, you can have it season after season.
Would be considered a hardy volunteer.
Absolutely, and it has this lovely feathery-like foliage. They're really lovely. I like flowers that you can enjoy in the garden and use indoors.
You know, there really are a lot of annuals out there to choose from beyond just marigolds and petunias. Tell me a little bit about this plant, the Sapelglossus.
Sapelglossus is, I picked this to show you because the colors are so intense. This is a variety we call stained glass for obvious reasons, but they're a flower that is summer blooming, annual, grow from seed, and they have the most intense, rich colors. They make very pretty little vase flowers.
Now these are called painted tongue?
That's right, that's their old-fashioned common name.
Looks like a cross between a petunia and a nasturtium.
I agree, they're really kind of unique, and most people just really enjoy seeing them because there's something that's really different.
Look at this Larkspur.
Well, you know, that's interesting. This is a Larkspur from France.
Gosh, it's gorgeous.
And the colors are very, very pure and intense, and the stalks of bloom are very, very full of flowers. I really love these.
There's another vining annual, which is a favorite of mine, and you have a wonderful selection. It's the Morning Glory.
Oh, I love Morning Glories. I think they have a long, wonderful tradition as real American flowers. As the settlers moved west, they'd always plant a Morning Glory seed that they carried with them in the spiral of color. Morning Glories are great because they bloom late in summer, and they bloom hard in luminous, bright colors long after a lot of other flowers have petered out for the year. And every morning they open. I really agree with you. They're very easy flowers to grow from seed, good for beginners or kids because they grow a couple inches every day almost. Another climber that's similar to Morning Glories are moonflowers.
Yes.
So you have Morning Glories that open anew every morning, and then the moonflowers open.
For the evening.
Yeah, and the moonflowers are very fragrant.
Indeed. You know, Renee, when I plant Morning Glories, I found that I get the best results when I soak the seed overnight before I plant them.
I've heard that. A lot of good gardeners do that. Either that or take a file and just scratch the seed with it a little bit.
Well, the outer covering of the seed is so hard, you almost need to give it a little help.
I especially did that with this early call Morning Glory, which is from Japan and has big, very large, soft lavender and rose and pale pink flowers. That portrait that's on our seed packet is actually painted from pictures we take of them in our garden.
If someone wants to get Renee's garden seed, how do they go about this?
Well, our seeds are sold all over the country at good independent garden centers and nurseries. We have our own website, reneesgarden.com.